Hello, it's Neil here with Kingdom Comics Games, and I've got something a bit different for you today. I'm doing an unboxing video, and I'm doing an unboxing of a box, obviously, that a lot of people are looking forward to. It got announced quite a while ago and had quite a few pre-orders coming for it. It's something that people have been wanting for a very long time, and I'm happy to see that it's finally been released. And it is this box here, the Shadow Faction collective for Atomic Masses Games, Star Wars Legion. Let's get it opened up and have a look at what's inside. Okay, there's the box. Let's get it opened up. And first off, we have sprues and a cardboard sheet and a piece of paper. So, set of bases. What else? We have the cards. There's the sheet with the artwork from the box, and then the minis that come in the box. Darth Maul, the Pikes. I can't remember the name of the unit now. Oh, and they've got the Mandalorian Commandos, Devil's Commandos with Root Cast. Black Sun, that's what they're, Black Sun. So yeah, let's have a wee look inside. So we've got the baggie of bases, baggie of minis, which come with flight stands, which would be for the Mandalorians. This is actually new compared to the old ones, because this one's got a smaller one. Previous flight stands only came with these two big ones. And for sprue, it is Darth Maul and Root Cast. So, single blade lightsaber, his double blade, and the dark saber. If you've watched the Clone Wars or Mandalorian, you'll be familiar with this. He's got his nice robotic legs, piece of debris for him to stand on. Everybody loves a tactical rock, and then of course can get into this to see his lovely smiling face. It's not really what to focus. And then with Root Cast, we have two options for we could have the helmet or unhelmeted, and a pair of blasters and a jetpack. Not a lot of parts to these models, so it look like it'll be a bit fiddly to do the head, but we'll see what it is. And then we have the first sprue of Pikes. This just looks like the generic Pikes. Oh, there's the blaster rifle one. This is one of the upgrades I could take. Two copies of that. Well, it looks like CCEE, so it's definitely a repeat of both bodies on this sprue. That's not a problem. What's that? There's Batons, EE. Possibly get two repeats of this mini, and then this one looks like you can build with either the heavy weapon option, or you just give them the pistol and club. Yeah, really nice. I'll flip over and it's just the back of how they go together. Now we have the second Pike sprue, which has the leader. Can't remember the name of the soft whatever, we'll get to it when I get to the cards. The other heavy weapon, which is a whip, and again we have, which appears to be two of the same body. That looks like the squad. That's the leader. I presume this would be the squad leader. Yeah, then 2Ds. So yeah, it's not too bad looking. Quite like that helmet there. Very nice mask. Then we'll move on to the Black Sun. So there's the shotgun guy, or scattergun guy. Again, 2Es, 2Ds, 2Es. So it looks like again repeats, but the 2Es you can build with either the guns or the pistols or the scatterguns. Same heads, and then the repeat is just, there's not really much there, it's just how you build them. All the good stuff's on this side. Moving on to the next brew, we've got the final one for the Dark Suns, with the Dark Sun Viago there, with the nice long cape. Unit leader. We've got 3 different heads there. I quite like that one with the big metal, like kind of Yondu spike on them. You've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we have the grenade option for the other heavy weapon. Little ridges along the back of them for the. They're not wearing their jackets properly. They've got a bit of skin popping at the back. Then moving on to the final sprues, we have the Mandalorian helmets with Maul's units, so they've got all the spikes because they're dedicated to him. The jump packs on them. There's the blaster. There's some flames for the jetpacks if you want to have them. If they're jetpacks like they're on, I'll probably put them on or either that, maybe see if I can 3D print some extra parts. And there's some of the more standard looking heads. Not quite sure. That's A, so A will presumably be the unit leader. It's just like the top of a pistol there. I wonder how that goes together. Curious. We'll see when I get to building them. And then we've got the final sprue, which is the exact same for the Death Guard. Death Watch? I think it's Death Watch are called. Yeah, very nice. Then we'll get to the card. So we get quite a few cards in here. Black Sun Enforcer, so just extra man. Cage Dodge, great ability. Black Sun Virgo. Magdet Enforcer. Scattergun Enforcer. Pike Syndicate Foot Soldier. Pike Syndicate Apple. Electro Whip. Disruptor Soldier. Super Commando Gunslinger. Super Commando, that's what it's called. Super Commando Marksman. Just a generic Super Commando you can add to the unit. And the rockets. Like 1 red, only range 4. That's interesting. Blast, critical 1 impact. Combat shields with shielded ability. Root cast with Retinue Maul, so she gains buffs having Maul near her. Maul's Darksaber, which I like about this is it makes Maul a commander. Normally it's just an operative. Sidearm, so you can only use the Darksaber. Impact 2. We've got Anger, Fear, Force Stroke, Saber Throw, Force Push as orders. Force upgrades. Improvise order as a command. Tenacity, Hunter, HQ uplink, Recon Intel, Targeting Scopes, Fragmentation Games. Pretty good set of things. And then we have Ploy as a command card, Aggression. Then Witch Magic for Maul, which can only be used as Black Sun Maul. You can use the original Maul's cards with Maul, but you can't use new Maul's cards with old Maul. Like the artwork of holding the Darksaber. Sees what power we can. Oh, it actually comes with original Maul's cards as well. I did not know that. And then Maul, Ally Convenience, which is needed for Maul to be able to lead the rest of your scum. If you want to have Maul as leader. Super Commandos. Independent aims, so they're always going to get an aim token if they don't have an order. 2 morale, pretty good. Surge defense, yeah. And the Black Sun Enforcers, Black Sun Virgo, Suit Soldiers, and Pike Up. And then finally, the last thing in the box is the token sheet. It's just 1 sheet. You get Maul's tokens if you want a commander or operative. The 2 ones if you want to run the Pike, and the Black Sun Capo as leaders. 2 troopers for the Black Sun and the Pike, obviously, and then the Super Commando 1. I'm not sure why it's giving you an extra One of each of these and each of these. Bit confused by that one. And then wounds, you need the 2 shields that you need for the Super Commandos. I'm not 100% sure what they're for. What are they anyway? Not ion. Is that the one that stops you moving? Maybe the one that stops you moving. Probably is, because it comes with a whip. Mobilize. Surge tokens. So yeah, standard stuff here. Okay. Let's stop this, I'll pack up and I'll go to the next box. Right, so obviously I was a wee bit cheeky at the start of the video and I had the other box there. So I'll really get to the box everybody's. What I see? Gar-Saxon. Again, opening it up, we've got a bit of paper, which shows the 2 different variants of Gar-Saxon, the one with the shield and the one with the sniper. The problem is, to use the rules for the shield, you have to print it off from the website. I don't know what's happened, but the shield card's missing from this box. And then we've got sniper, which has got a very thin barrel on it. And then some lovely art of Gar-Saxon. So Gar-Saxon has got his base, and then not a lot to him, it's just 1 sprue, which is about normal for commanders in this game. And we get the shield, his helmet, his unhelmeted version, his sniper. Oh, that is a very thin barrel. And again, yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to build this one, or if I'm going to try and magnetise him. Probably definitely magnetise the head, that looks easy. I don't know about doing the arms. Do I buy a second one of these? Andrew wanted to say yes. We'll see. And then we have Gar-Saxon's rifle, his jump pack, his flamethrower, up close and personal, which is a new upgrade. After you perform a range attack at range 1-2, gain a dodge token. Rebels are going to love this. Anything with pistols are going to love this. Rex. Emergency transponders. When you activate, if you were activated with an order from the order pool, gain 1 aim token, 1 dodge token, or remove 1 suppression. For a power point upgrade, nothing wrong if you've got spare points. Prepared supplies, again, this will be great for rebels. Cash, dodge 1. During setup, place 1 dodge token on this card. You can spend tokens on this card. Fair enough. And endurance, remove suppression. And then we go to his card. So again, allies the convenience. So if you want him to lead your mercenary army, he's got this built in. He can give it to any rank of any faction, doesn't matter what the affiliation is. It's important if you've got pikes or blacksons on your list. Compel, Pervious, Sharper. I think I'll probably give him the gun. So he's got 2 sidearms, 3 sidearms. Oh, what sidearm do you give him? But the flamethrower is cool. It's one's a use. That's got Psycho, so you could fire a missile launcher a few times. Sniper, lethal, long shot. I'll probably go for that one. That's got a longer range, but that cycles. And you're doing 3 red. And then, mark for elimination, Gar-Saxon gains 2 aim tokens. Choose an enemy commander or specialist. That unit gains 4 observation tokens and 2 suppression tokens. Depending on who you put that on, that could hurt. Suppression not so much on things like Vader, but 4 observation tokens, and it doesn't mean that he just spend them, anybody can spend them in your army. Fight another day. Gar-Saxon can't issue orders beyond range 1. When Gar-Saxon issues an order to a unit, that unit gains 1 dodge token. Gar-Saxon and each friendly Spec Ops gains outmaneuver. I wonder if that works with common release, so I need to check. And then victory or death. When Gar-Saxon issues an order to a unit, that unit gains 1 aim token. Gar-Saxon and each friendly specialist units gain outmaneuver again. Oh, so both of them work similar. Very good. And then his order sheet, you've got his, can I get out? His 1 shield token, which you need to print off to use. For observation films for his command cards, and then his unit token. Cool. That'll be it for Gar-Saxon. Let's move on to the final unit. So we've got the final box here. The one that you actually wanted to see, and the one that... Nah, it's this one. It's the card pack. You're not going to see Warhammer, nobody cares about Warhammer. So we have a set of cards, and another set of cards, and some cardboard. So again, it's got artwork. Boba Fett, Cad Bane, Bosk, and the 2 new drivers. So let's start with the actual meat and potatoes. We have an Imperial Specialist and... Oh yeah, because you can... Yeah, I know why it's here. I'll explain when we get to these. So yeah, heavy for the speeder truck. And then free specialists, and then the heavy. Oh, 2 heavy. Oh yeah, it's 2 heavies because you get 2 copies of this one card. That makes sense. So we've got Speeder Truck, which was originally a Rebel unit, which can now be used with the mercenaries. So 2 copies of that card. Boba Fett, who is now going to gain aim 1 and or dodge for independent. Bosk, who gains independent surge now, and Cad Bane, who also gains independent dodge. So the reason for this token, I'm kind of surprised I never get separate one as well, is because Cad Bane was originally it could only be used by the... It could only originally be used by separatists, droids. It can now be used by Imperial. Which I think is confusing me because Bosk was all the way around. He could only originally be used by Imperial, but now can be used by separatists. And if you're putting these in your army now, you have to use, even if they are mercenaries, you use whatever army token it is. Which I think is confusing me. But it's still cool. Very good buffs to these. And then free command cards, it's the same ones that we saw earlier in the big box. And then lots of expansions, which are all expansions that either came in this box or previous box. Apart from Connection to Underworld, which is a new one to this box, I think. Lead by example. Outpost Personal, Mesh Transponders, Prepared Supplies, got a few copies of that. Sonic Imploders is also a new one to this one. After perform attack, the defender gains a suppression token. For only 3 points, pretty good. Raiden Party Leader, which is a field commander, so you can have the tank as a field commander in your mercenary armies. Frenzy Gunner, Smoke Grenades. I'm surprised to see this one, Droid Trooper only. More Offensive Push, Ascension Cables, EMP Droid Warpers. And then the last pack, Situational Awareness. Command Control Area. Again, surprised to see this one because I think only droids actually need this card just now. Portable Scanners, Offensive Stance, Siege Initiative, Onboard Comms Channels, Vigilance, Suspended Presence, Force Barrier, Burst of Speed, Force Left, Into the Fray, Protector, Hacks Comm Units. And that is done for opening packs. And to finish off, I have built some minis. So let's start with the Black Sun. So here we have one of the Black Sun Troopers. I've put a wee bit of Molly Pot in the base just to be some like rock. This doesn't come off. This is me being fancy. A really cool pose with him bracing the underarm while he's firing his rifle. Really nice helmet. You see his slit open in the back of his jacket. And then we'll move on to one of the Pike Syndicate Troopers. Again, this is me being fancy. The pistol and the baton. These guys popped up a lot in the Clone Wars and recently Book of Boba Fett, and they were really cool enemies in it. And then we'll move on to Rook Cast. With our jump pack, I've built her with the helmet on, but I've left it off so that I can... Not left it off. I thought... There it is. I hadn't glued it in place just so I could change it out. And we've got a magnet in there. And then finally, we have the man himself. We have Maul. Because I've got 2 boxes of this, I'm going to do one with the Darksaber and one with the double blade. But yeah, that Darksaber's cool. We've seen it before with Sabine. But this one looks a lot sleeker and a lot more menacing. Is that going to focus? Maybe. And then got his metal legs. If you watch the Clone Wars, you see that Maul came back, and then a piece of what I presume might be like a Mandalorian building. And again, another good model from Atomic Mass standing on a tactical rock. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you for joining us. That's longer than I thought it would be. But this wasn't even on. No, it is on. It is on. That's a pause button, Neil. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, this time, bye now.